As we all know, Donald Trump loves to go out there on holidays and really just make a complete and total fool of himself, showing us all how little class he truly has. And of course, Easter this past Sunday was no exception. Donald Trump originally got on social media and actually left a good message. And if he had stopped there, everything would have been okay. Because the first message he put out was, "Happy Easter. We will make America great again. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States." Simple as that, right? It's a good message. Happy Easter. His campaign slogan, which is stupid, and he signed it, which is weird because it's coming from his own account. But it's not offensive in any way. It's not attacking anybody. Just a normal, good, happy Easter, right? But he continued, and throughout the day, posted a series of Truth Social posts attacking anyone and everyone that he hates, including the radical left Democrats. Or radical left lunatics, I should say, because that's what he says. But then things took a turn. Just minutes after he posted the initial Happy Easter message, he put out another message that shows us that his feelings are really hurt. Here's what he said, in all caps, by the way. "The businessmen who criticize tariffs are bad at business, but really bad at politics. They don't understand or realize that I am the greatest friend that American capitalism has ever had. They don't realize that I'm their friend and I'm looking out for them and nobody else is looking out for these people the way I am. They're just bad at business and bad at politics." You sound like a toddler. You sound like a little baby who all their friends were over there playing with the ball. You walked over. They said, "No, you can't play. You have cooties." So you went and got on social media and cried like a baby. I'll get more into that in just a moment, but first, a quick word from today's video sponsor. First, Elon Musk gutted federal agencies. Then he slashed public services. Now, his people are fighting to keep their corruption under wraps. But a federal judge ruled Musk's alleged Department of Government efficiency is not exempt from open records laws. Judge Christopher Cooper made it clear that the Trump administration completely failed to argue against the fact that DOJ is acting with massive unchecked power. Ground News analyzed dozens of sources covering this from across the political spectrum. And comparing coverage, you'll see how some spin this as a partisan issue while others call it what it is, proof of corruption. Same story, different spin, and exactly why you can't blindly trust the first headline you see without knowing the biases behind them. That's why I've been relying on my partners at Ground News for a long time. If you like my show, you'll love how their app and website lets you compare coverage with context on each source's political bias, credibility, and financial incentives. This way, you're not just taking one source's word for what's happening, you're seeing past the layers of selective reporting shaping your worldview. Billionaires and political agendas are controlling more and more of our media, deciding what they want us to see and think. Ground News, on the other hand, it's independent, it's nonpartisan, and only committed to helping us think critically about the stories shaping everything from public opinion to public policy. And since I can't track everything Trump and Musk are doing or undoing alone, I've curated feeds that track them for me from credible sources to make sure I'm giving you all the most reliable information. And now you can too, for nearly half the price. Go to ground.news/Farron to get the same unlimited access Vantage plan that I use for just $5 a month. Take back control of how you stay informed today. The link is in the video description. So what's happening with Donald Trump and this post about businessmen who criticize me are bad at business, bad at politics? What it tells us is that his feelings are really hurt. And apparently he has feelings, which is news to me, but he's mad. He is upset. And he is devastated that these idiot business people who are having to spend more money to bring goods into the country don't appreciate what he's doing for them. You know, I've gone back and forth over the years, really, about whether or not Donald Trump knows that American businesses pay the tariffs. He's just pretending not to, or maybe he genuinely doesn't know. I honestly think at this point, this man is so dumb, he doesn't know. Like, I genuinely am now firmly convinced that he does not know that when he puts a tariff on China, China doesn't pay it. The company in the US bringing in those goods pays it. I don't think he knows that, because if he did, he wouldn't be saying stupid things like this on social media. Those people who are allegedly bad at business, as he claims, those are the ones that are incurring higher prices right now, and then passing those higher prices on to consumers. He doesn't understand that. There is still some kind of disconnect, no matter how many times it has been explained to him, and I know it's been explained to him. At the very least, it's been explained in the media shows that he watches all the time. So he knows. He just either thinks everybody else is lying, or he has Alzheimer's and cannot remember that he already knew that. So every time he learns it, maybe he's learning it again for the first time and then immediately forgetting about it. I think that's something worth looking into. I think maybe that's something that the cabinet needs to say, hey man, you're exhibiting a lot of symptoms. We're going to have you undergo these psychological evaluations, neurological evaluations, actually, because we don't think you're up to it anymore. I mean, the cabinet really needs to do that. They have the power to do it. They just don't have the courage to do it, because this man is not well. And this post from Easter is just the latest in a long line of evidence showing us that something is dangerously wrong inside of Donald Trump's brain. Did you know that you might be missing out on wonderful content from me? I mean, you're here already because clearly you like what you see. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, share them with your friends and family, but also follow me across the rest of the social media world. And it's not that hard to do. Whether it's X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, on every one of those platforms, you can find me at the username @FarronBalanced. Simple enough, right? So get on it. And if you don't feel like going to each one of those outlets individually, lucky for you, we have links in the description of this video to take you right to my pages across all of social media. So don't miss a minute. And while you're at it, make sure you're also subscribed to the Ring of Fire YouTube channel, which I have been hosting for many, many years now. We've got more than 1 million subscribers over there, and there is fresh content over there every single day of the week. So again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. And while you're at it, go subscribe to Ring of Fire at youtube.com/The Ring of Fire and @FarronBalanced across every social media platform that, of course, is not considered just a far-right hellscape. Well, maybe Twitter is, but that's a story for a different day.